Great deals.
Worth it.
Fantastic
Worth almost
deals.
dying.
And then dying because of the
and
food.
the expired food, yeah.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Mr. Ian Teaches English for another conversation with my lovely wife, Natasha. Today we have 4 questions again that we are going to ask each other, and we're going to answer them to give you some natural English conversation so you can practice hearing and listening, paying attention to a conversation, following a conversation, and also put your answers in the comments because we would love to hear your answers to these things as well. All right, first question. Okay. What is it?
First question for you is, who is your hero?
Who is my hero? He's not real.
That's okay.
So my hero's, it's a little bit of a weird answer, but last time I made my joke about All Might on my shirt, and he's my hero, but he's not real. He's from a cartoon, which makes me feel weird that he's a hero of mine, but he is, really powerful. He's called All Might. He's really strong, but he uses his strength to help people. He's also a teacher, which is what I do, and he is very concerned with teaching and helping students in the future to be their best selves, and he doesn't use his power selfishly. He uses his power for good, for other people. And I will put a real live example here because I feel bad it being a cartoon, but there is a men's group that I attend, and there are many men in that group who are my hero. I look up to a lot of them for a lot of different things, for overcoming difficulties in their lives, for trying their best to love their families and to work well and work with honor and just be all around good men. So there's a lot of guys there I would consider my heroes in some ways. What about you?
Now that I've asked the question, I don't actually know.
It's okay if it's me.
It's not you. Relax. It's not you. I think so, kind of how you said you have a group of the men's group that you really respect, and for me, it's like people. It's groups of people, but there's people that do jobs like being teachers and firefighters, police, anybody in the army. Those people are my heroes because they do something that is so hard, usually for quite little pay, and they are sacrificing themselves every day for other people.
Yeah, to serve other people.
To serve other people, yeah, exactly. Yeah. So those are my heroes.
Well, good.
I don't actually have one person. Wow. Sorry if anybody was getting their hopes up.
It wasn't you. Sorry.
Okay, so the next question. Do you want to ask the next question?
Sure. I'll let you go first. What is your biggest fear?
My biggest fear is... It's a little complex. My biggest fear is that... that either my children would die or that I would die and they would be left without a mom. This is not to say that you're not super important also, but no, you are. But I think there's something special about your mom and something really hard about losing your mom. And as a mother, there's something almost unimaginable about losing a child. And I honestly just don't know how I would cope with that. So that is my greatest fear, is losing my children.
Well, mine's actually very similar. My greatest fear, losing the children, top of the list, but and also myself. And that's I think about that more just because it's more likely that I would die instead of the kids. And the idea of my kids not having me around to guide them, to look after them, to take care of them, to teach them about things, about the future, to, I guess, give them advice about stuff. I think about if I lost my dad at a young age, how difficult that would be. And I don't want that for my children. I don't want my children to have that empty spot in their lives. And also, I just couldn't stand the thought of you marrying another man. Even if I'm dead, I'll be looking
ridiculous.
down.
No, that's ridiculous. You should want me to move on.
No, that's true. I do.
Yeah.
But wait an appropriate amount of time.
What is an appropriate amount of time?
6 weeks? 7 weeks?
That's it? I was going to say like a year.
No, it would probably be closer to the
I think that you can start dating after like 6 months, I think is okay. But I would say like you don't want to start a serious relationship until a year after, I think. It just, people will talk.
I'm not worried about people talking.
What are you worried about then?
Well, I don't know. I'm not worried really about anything, but I would imagine it would take a long time to get over it, and for you to be able to have a healthy relationship with someone else,
true.
Instead of just finding somebody to fill the gap temporarily. So I don't know. I think for me it would be quite a while.
That's because you're a big soppy romantic.
Yeah, I'm big romantic.
I'm not at all. Okay, next question. What is your favorite family vacation?
My favorite family vacation was actually the most recent one, where we went to the beach for a couple of reasons. One, it was an opportunity for our children to go to the beach for the first time, which was really exciting. To watch them enjoy it was really, really fun. And also, we were able to pay for it. It was the first time that we budgeted and we planned for the vacation. So we had all of the money ready at the beginning of the vacation. And like one night we spent, should we say how much we spent?
No,
okay, we're not going to tell you. We spent a lot of money on a meal, and I didn't feel worried about it. I felt okay. I felt good because we planned for it and we had the money. We didn't have to use credit cards. We had the cash, and that made a huge difference in the vacation. It made me enjoy it a lot more. What about you?
Yeah, I think also the beach vacation. I think because it's probably the only vacation that we have taken as just our family unit, and that was really special to me. Like going on vacation with extended family is fine, but this was something special, and we just got to hang out and go to the beach, and if we felt tired, we'd just sit and watch TV. And sorry, we've got children screaming in the background, which also happens at the beach. But yeah, it was just really nice. And I'm really looking forward to our beach vacation this year because we planned another one.
Yeah. Woo. And remember when you went to that store and you got all the super great deals on that expired food?
Listen.
It was fine.
I'm all about a good deal. Okay?
I'm surprised they were able to sell it.
Honestly, I'm surprised that anybody went into that store because it was 100 degrees and they had no air conditioning. And you had to wear a mask. I almost collapsed.
Oh, yeah.
I almost collapsed. It was the store itself was horrific, but I did get some excellent deals.
Great deals.
Worth it.
Fantastic
Worth almost
deals.
dying.
And then dying because of the
and then expired food. Yeah. Okay, last one. Your turn.
All right. What motivates you to work hard?
So this is going to sound, I think, a little controversial because most people are like, oh, I'm doing it for myself and I'm working super hard for myself. No, I ain't. I'm working hard for other people to recognize that I've done something. I recently started working out a lot, and as much as I would love to say I'm doing it for health and I'm doing it for my husband, no, I'm doing it so other women will look at me and say, wow, she looks amazing. That's what I want. I'm just being honest. I want other people to look at me and be like, dang, yes. And I want people to look at us and be like, wow, he's really lucky. His wife is looking excellent.
I am very lucky.
That's what motivates me. And it sounds, what's the word I'm looking for? It sounds...
Selfish?
No, not selfish, but when like you're
narcissistic?
Yeah, a little narcissistic, a little internal. But at least I'm honest.
That's true.
Yeah.
You are very, very honest.
That's true. Sorry about the dog thing last time.
Oh, yeah. I think a lot of people agree with you.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I think so.
Okay, your turn.
I guess this is in a couple of different ways of working hard. So you brought up like physical exertion and stuff. And so when I exercise, the reason I exercise is for longevity. Like I want to be able to use my body for a long time. And I might have an accident that happens and I lose some use of my body, but I really, really hope that I will be able to use it for a long time until I'm really old. And I don't want to be the grandpa who can't get out of the chair at the family reunion because he's too fat. And when he does get out of the chair, he goes, oh.
Okay, time out. You do that already. You make those noises getting out of chairs now.
That's just because I'm a dad, though.
Yeah, see,
dad
that's
noises.
like, I think that's what people expect as an answer, right? Like, oh, I'm doing it for my health so I can live a long life and be there for my children.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas mine is very
self-centered?
No, not self-centered. The word I'm looking for, like when you only care about the, like, superficial. Superficial, that's the word.
When you only care about the outside of something.
Which, you know, in this case, yes, I only care about the outside of this.
Well, there you go. For other things, though, when it's not like the exercise, I work hard just because I feel like it's a duty to work hard. Like, I work hard, you know, making these YouTube videos and teaching and doing other activities, volunteering and stuff, just because I'm supposed to, and I'm supposed to work hard, and that's just expected of me to be a hard worker. I don't think that it's just not acceptable to not work hard. And I can't really give a straight reason for that, except that's how I was raised. That's how I was taught, was that you work hard when you do something. So that's really it.
Yeah, I think that's right. I'm glad you're a hard worker. I think you're a very hard worker.
Yeah, well, thank you. Mm-hmm. That means a lot.
And I'm honest.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for being here. Please put your answers in the comments. We'd love to read them. And if you want me to correct your English, please let me know, and I'll fix it and give you some advice on how to sound better when you have conversations. But thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to subscribe and be here the next time that we release a video. Until then, bye.
Bye.